The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. To Audrey Larkin Leah with love. At the far end of town where the grickle grass glows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no bird ever sings except old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood just as long as it could before someone lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax, and why was it here, and why was it lifted and taken somewhere? From the far end of town where the grickle grass grows, the old oncer still lives here. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the oncer. Don't knock at his door. He stays and lurks on top of his store. He lurks and lurks cold under the roof, and he makes his own clothes out of muffled move. In a special day nights in August, he peeked out of the shutters, and someone he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of the rope, he lets down a 10 pound. You have to toss in 15 cents and a nail, and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather's snail. And he pulls out the pail, makes a careful count to see if you paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snuff and his secret strange hole in his grumpiest glove. And he cries out, "I'll hold you by whisper, but secrets I tell you are for your ears alone." Thou slurps the once about to your ear, and the old oncer's whispers are not very clear, since they have come down from a circly hose, and he sounds like he has smallest bees up his nose. "Now I'll tell you," he says, with his teeth sounding gray, "how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, just a long time back. Back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the swamp song rang out of space. One morning I came to this glorious place, saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright-colored tops of the truffula tops, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw brown barbaloots, frisking about in their barbaloots suits, as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the tip of this pond came the coming sound, out of the humming-fish humming while splashing around. But those truffula trees, all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tops was much softer than silk, and they have the smell of fresh butterfly milk. Without even enjoying my heart, and each way I do, I loaded my cart. In no time at all, I built a small shop, and I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. I had a great skillful skill, and with great speed, it took the off tough, and I did enough need. As just I finished, I heard a gazump. I saw something pop out of the step of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man, just great, it's hard to know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy. They spoke with a voice that was surplus and bossy. "Mister," he said with a sawdusty sneeze, "I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues. I'm asking you, sir, my lungs. Here, yes, I shouted and puffed. Let it be my truffula tough." "Look, Lorax," I said, "there's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing's up need. It's a need to find something that's all people need. The shirt, it's a stock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it's for uses. Best far beyond it. Or carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers, for bicycle seats." The Lorax said, "Sir, you're crazy, you agree. No one on earth who would buy that for need." But the very next day I proved I was wrong. For just in a minute, it shot him along. He thought that if I did was great, he got it for $3.98. I cut to the Lorax. "You poor stupid guy, you can never tell what some people will buy." "I repeat," cried the Lorax, "I speak for the trees. I'm busy," I told him. "None of you, please." I rushed across the room, and in no time at all, I built a radio for it. I put a quick call in Uncle's hands, and he said, "Listen here, here's a wonderful chance. The whole Western family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Ditch. Turn nothing, weak hawking, sharp right and stuff snitch." And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Western family was working full tilt. We're all digging fees, not just as busy as bees. To sound of the chopping up truffula trees. Then, oh baby, how my business did grow. Now, chopping one tree at a time was too slow. So quickly invented by super axe hacker, which whacked up more truffula trees at one smacker. We need 4 times fast as before, and that Lorax didn't show up anymore. But next week, my new office door, he snaps down the Lorax, who speaks to the trees. "But you seem to be chopping as fast as you please, but I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who play in the shade of their barbaloots, who just happen to eat truffula fruit. Now, thanks to hacking my trees to the ground, to go around, my poor barbaloots are getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. And they love living here. I can't let them stay to have to find food and hope that they may go likewise and cry and send them away. I don't want to feel sad. I just want them all go, but this is business. This is growth. And waters of crummies and tummies, you know. I've been home. It was truly did not. I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I bigger my wagons. I bigger my roads. I bigger my wagons. I bigger my loads. I think they shipped out. It was shipping and wharf the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on buggy, selling more feeds. I bigger my money, which everyone needs. Then he came back. I was picking some pipes when that old news Lorax came back with more gripes. I am the Lorax, he copped in, he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffed, he snuggled and snuggled. Once he cried to a cruftless croak. What's you're making my swag a spout, poor swabby swads. Take my kids to get out, took a sequence, spog and a sprout. And so said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where would they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, said the Lorax, his nana was up. You words about gloopity glove. Your machine clicks on day and night without stop, making gloopity gloop. Also, snooping you stop. You left to review. I'll show you, dirty old one slamming on you. You're clubbing the pond where the humming fish hum. No more they can hum, but like those are come. So I'm sending them off to the future jury to walk and woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary. And then I got mad. I got to tell him to be mad. The old Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yep, and say bad. Well, right, sir. I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing what I do. And for your information, Lorax, I'm bickering, turning more tropical trees into needs, which what everyone needs. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. Right outside in the fields came a snickering smack of an axe on a tree, and we heard a tree fall. The very last truffula tree of them all. No more trees, no more feet, no more work to be done. So I tied my uncle hands everyone all way goodbye to jump on my cars and drove away under smoke stars. And all that was left beneath the sweet, mad smelling sky, like big empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax was said nothing. Just gave a glance. He gave me a very sad backward glance. He lifted himself by the seat of his pants. I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hissed himself and took leave of his place, all in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with the one word, unless. Where I met, well, I just couldn't guess. That was long ago. But each day since that day, I sat here and worried. Wait away, through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I worried about it with all my heart. But now, said the Winter, now that you turn us, the word of the Lorax seemed perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, no, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, catch, called the Winter. He let something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds. And the truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water. And feed it fresh air. Grow forests. Protect it from access and hack it. And the Lorax and all of his friends may come back.